Greetings. Thank you for joining me. I'm Cassandra Lee, and I want to talk about meditation and what it is. In the prior video, I talked about why we might want to meditate, but let's now talk about what actually is happening when we meditate. So, with meditation, we start by getting comfortable, taking a few breaths, and then we settle into an anchor. And with different modalities of meditation, there are different forms of anchors. So with transcendental meditation, you might have an anchor that is a word, special secret word that has been assigned to you. Or there's mantra meditation, and there's a word or phrase that you are to repeat. And in mindfulness meditation, which is what I focus on, the anchor is the breath, or perhaps it's sound, returning to just your sense of sound. So the practice of meditation is a practice of returning. What does that mean? Well, we focus on the breath, and then what happens? Thoughts. That's exactly right. Thoughts happen. Thoughts come up. And that's entirely normal. That's part of the practice. This is the human condition. Thinking is part of being a human. When we are meditating, however, and eventually just in going about our everyday activities, we notice the thoughts. We notice the thoughts. We notice that we're having thoughts. That's an important part of meditating, because once we notice that we're having the thoughts, we gently return to the anchor, whatever that anchor is that you've chosen. I'm going to be teaching breath as the anchor. We focus on the anchor. Thoughts arise. And then we gently return back to the anchor. We wander, we return, and this is the practice of meditation. At first, it may feel like failure. You're trying to focus on something, the breath, and then suddenly you're drafting an email or assembling your grocery list or having some sort of hypothetical conversation with your best friend. We think that we're doing something wrong. You haven't. Thinking is part of meditating, because you know what? Thinking is actually a critical component of meditating. The comfortable and truly wonderful thing about meditation, once I understood what it was, is that it's the thinking that is the very event that gives us the opportunity to let go and to disassociate with our thoughts and return to our anchor, to the present moment. Without thinking, there can be no returning. It is the letting go of thoughts. It is the returning, the noticing and the returning to our anchor, disassociating with the thoughts. That is truly what empowers us. That's the strength that we are building. That is what holds the power to transform. Please join me on this journey. I look forward to meditating with you and to transforming with you and to being a beautiful divine being with you. The beautiful divine being that you, me, he, she, they, we, us all, that we are. Blessings.